Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to our channel. Hope y'all out there defeating the day, taking it one day at a time as usual. So today we're gonna talk about ashwagandha root. Man, when I say I literally had a whole bag of this, and now I'm at the end of it, and I was just like, this is one of my competitive advantages. Like, I don't know if I really want to put this out there like that. I know it's widely known, especially in the Eastern world. It's like, how here, we get headaches and stress and we get sore, we get Tylenol. That's ashwagandha, especially in India, Asia. Let me just show you guys how it looks actually. It's a lot to extract out of something like this. A lot to extract. All right, it's time to get it. It's time to get it. So you can't really see in the pot. It's like a creamy looking base. But when we pour it in the cup, you guys get a chance to see it because this pot is obviously orange and it doesn't really do it justice. So we're gonna pour it in my tea strainer. And it has a very creamy smell to it. You probably can see in this cup, it's not obviously clear water. It's like a creamy texture to the water. And we're just gonna sip. We're gonna sip and talk today, y'all. I had so much, I had to get another cup. So I'm trying to get all my rocks. There we go. Ooh, look at that. Now you guys, I'm gonna bring the camera close to show y'all what I mean. So it's been extracting. One thing about ashwagandha, I wouldn't, how like some teas you boil water and you just, take it to go, you down it. This, I really like to let it extract completely. So one of the main, like for example, me as a basketball player, I do my whey protein, I get my stretches, I get my massages, all that type of stuff, right? But we're in a pandemic right now. Let's face it. Like, you have to be creative. You got to think outside the box. And so, it gets hard to train when you're stressed. It gets hard. I mean, right now, it's a lot of anxiety in the air. It's a lot of depression. I get triggered almost every other day sometimes. Power of the tongue. Used to. I'm good right now, y'all. You put that out there to the world. And one thing about ashwagandha, like, sometimes before bed, in the wee hours in the evening, like hours after my workout, I'll drink this to kind of get my body to relax. Ashwagandha has huge healing properties to it. I mean, when I say it gives my brain and memory a different level of focus, and I can feel it. Like, how like people, I've drank coffee before. We've all had coffee, and you get that instant like you feel like you're on crack. One thing about ashwagandha, it's more of a natural kind of, your brain just taps in. You start focusing. You feel less cloudy. So what does that translate to? A clear, focused body. It takes stress out your body. It lowers those stress levels. Kind of tastes like a creamy water or something. Man, this is a key herb in India. I mean, they've been using ashwagandha root over 3,000 years. Over 3,000 years, literally. Like I said, reduce stress, increase energy, and improve concentration. A lot of times, we get on vices out here, whether it's, marijuana, liquor, over-the-counter medication, because we're in that rat race. Sometimes, think back when you was a kid and used to play outside every day under the sun. I told somebody, my childhood, I played in the alley almost every day from like, man, I don't even know how many years. I had my first 10,000 hours outside in the sun. We used to eat a bowl of cereal and be outside under the sun for hours playing ball off of one bowl of cereal. That's like some child soldier stuff. Training. under the sun, and then you do it the next day and the next day. You ever wonder why you get older and your body just can't do it? And they say, oh, it's because you passed 20, 25. Oh, it's because but that's made up, man. It's people that have lived close to 100 and have walked hundreds of miles in foreign times of this world. You know, they didn't have over-the-counter medication. They had stuff like this. You can let your body heal. To all the young athletes out there, it's all about grinding and rest. It's a cycle. It's a cycle of grinding and rest. I look at a lot of workout programs and it's like 4 days a week, 5 days a week. I mean, cool, try that for 6 weeks. But then after that, give yourself double the amount of time, 6 to 8 to 12 weeks to, you know, just on herbs, just to heal and come back to yourself. So today, man, I probably hit about 50 sprints. And when I say part of my recovery process, I'll come in, I'll stretch after my workout. No matter what workout I'm doing, I stretch. Gotta get my yoga in, whatever. I took a lacrosse ball and I began to rub out. I was rubbing out every area that I was sore, rubbing it out, loosening up that tissue. Babe, what's the term you use with the meat, beating the meat? Tenderize it. What's the utensil? A mallet. A meat mallet. Pause. So you gotta kind of think of your body as like a meat, and you need to mallet it sometimes. You need to loosen up those muscles. And after that, that's when I use my herbs. That's just my process. I like to think of it as like my muscles and cells are swimming more. They're, you know, instead of being restricted, they're unrestricted, and the herbs can kind of flow through my body more. So that's just me. To the men out there, let's have real talk. Man, this ashwagandha root, it has completely boosted my testosterone. Like, bruh. I mean, think about it. One of the most purest forms in this whole universe is creating a life. Like, that's what we're here to do on Earth. It's a blessing to be fertile, man. You know, and I'm talking about, like, when I say my sex drive has increased tremendously, I don't waste that energy and go watch porn or beat off and have unnecessary sex. I harness that energy and I like to go work out. You know, I notice the times where I don't practice the whole semen control, semen retention stuff. I don't do that. I'm in a relationship, man. I keep it natural. But I will say at times where, you know, I'm getting a lot of miles in, whether I'm working out every day, I need that energy, that sex chakra, you know, that energy, man, that's important. It makes me feel like a dog, like Westbrook, honestly. When my body's healing up from these herbs, and I feel a natural horny, like a natural sex drive, not a how do I put it? Not a creep one. You know what I'm saying? Not a creepy sex drive, not a overindulgent sex drive. It's more of a balanced sex drive. And that's how training as an athlete, being a warrior, it's about a balance. It's about rest and grinding. Like I said, rest and grinding, rest and grinding. It's a non-stop cycle of rest, grind, rest, grind. So, you know, with a boost of testosterone, man, that will help with increasing your muscle mass and strength, to be honest. I mean, and just overall quality of life. So like I said, that's just one of the other benefits of ashwagandha root. Outside of boosting brain function and body function, man. This is I'll put this up there with sea moss. And it's as pure as it comes, man. So definitely leave a comment below. Let me know what y'all think, you know. Let's have a discussion. If you're out there drinking ashwagandha, let me know how it's helped you in your life. To people that need to purchase, let me know. Hit me in the comments.